Wait, what is that? Okay, hold on. Save it for the podcast. Save it for the podcast.
It's already recording.
We're on. We're live. We're live. Probably, I think it's literally the same exact outfit I had on
I know.
in the last one, dude.
I just forgot one thing.
I only have one fit, guys. Only have one fit, and it's this one. I had my first day at work today too. I should take this one. Get comfy. You feel me? Oh man, we're about to have the most revolutionary podcast ever, man. Brought a camcorder. Look at this, dude. That's the middle of filming a vlog. Freaky, it's too cold, bro.
It is cold.
Wait,
I had to pull out the snow jacket.
Yeah, I saw that. What is this? I think he's New York. No, you're not boom bap enough, dude.
I do.
You're not.
It did give me those vibes.
It give you boom bap.
I
It give you cipher vibes.
I didn't want to like say it, but it does give off like those little Bronx vibes.
Yeah, it gives you stoop vibes, stoop freestyler vibes. You know.
What?
This guy's like, look at my camera.
What's the camera for?
Huh? It's my camera. Oh, I was recording a vlog.
What?
Actually, I'm recording a documentary.
Yeah. Behind the scenes
of me and Omar's first mixtape.
Oh,
it's like the Juice WRLD things where he's like in the
we're
studio.
Yeah, so then when I die, they're gonna be like,
Oh, look.
yeah,
I never even know about that. Do people actually watch those? Like Lil Baby or?
I did.
I mean, the little baby when we were black, you watch it. Like that.
I did watch like the
like that music.
early life of like rappers. Like you would have like the mom like recording like, oh, like happy birthday. It would be like
like Kanye was like documentary of his life or some shit.
It would be like him blowing out candles, and the next scene is like him at his mom's funeral.
Wait, really what is that? What is that? That's like a reality TV show? What?
No, that's just like this. It's just like documentary.
Like,
they just like go through his archives and like he'd be like walking through his hometown, like his high school, like his
is that the documentary that came out?
Well,
which one?
The one where he like crashed out.
Everyone has that
with the Kardashians.
So Kanye has that. Travis has one of those on Netflix.
You ever seen that clip where he crashed out on the Kardashians?
Which one? What are you saying? He was just crashing out.
Yeah, he was just crashing
Hold on. What is this about Big T's owner?
Oh.
Okay, so the podcast is on. We're on.
Yeah.
It's on.
We're
right?
live.
Okay.
Okay, go.
So literally this morning, I saw that the Big T's guy was doing a podcast. So like the owner of Big T's, you know, everyone knows.
Yeah.
Obviously,
he's like a
best pizza in town.
Anyways, we're just gonna go on.
Yeah.
So I guess like like effort to like expanding his business or like get more like
publicity,
and then like audience and closer to is like obviously like fans, because you think of Big T's, you're gonna think of the guy on the side, right, but it's not him. I guess that's his dad. But anyways, he started a podcast and he was like, okay, any questions, leave in the comments below.
How big is this podcast, first of all?
It's small.
Tiny. I think this guy's podcast is
I
go to his Instagram, he gets like 5 or 10 likes on like his
bless his heart.
But he's doing good. Like from what I've seen, his posts are really good. Like he talks about like like management and like stress as a business owner and stuff like that, which I think is really like good. Like, you don't really see that often. You don't see that until like they're successful as fuck and they're like, oh yeah, just grind.
Right.
But anyways, I commented on his post. I was like, can I have a free pizza? Like the question everyone wants to ask, can I have a free pizza? And as a dumb little comment, like I feel like I do this for everyone.
No way.
Like, I would comment on Little Caesar, can I have a free pizza? Like,
no, you won't.
I do.
Ricky would do some shit like that. Okay, but what did he say?
He responded. Like he posted a video of him responding, to the Q&A questions. I guess like as a snippet to his podcast, like a sneak peek.
Like he's like clipping his podcast.
He's clipping his podcast, and he like it has my comment up, and he's like, "Can I have a free pizza?"
No.
Says the abstract 139, and he was like, "No." He's like, "Hold on, let me."
He's unique. I'm not gonna lie.
He was like,
"He's unique."
He was like, "No, you cannot." But he was like, well, as a attempt, like, thank you. I appreciate this for asking. You know what? On Tuesdays, I'm usually working. If you see me on Tuesday,
you'd be like, I'm abstract.
Like, show me your account. Come up to me, and I'll give you a free large pizza. And
so like, are you gonna go?
No way.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Hold on, let me pull.
I didn't watch the full video.
Wait, no. So you already got your pizza?
No, it's on.
No.
She said to pull up on Tuesday.
Right. I thought this was like a couple of weeks ago. I was like,
no
way.
I was
like, no way.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me pull this up.
Oh, dude, I got a horrible burn, man.
Right here.
Can I have a free pizza?
Oh.
Look, I don't know where I'm gonna post this, but if you're watching this, no.
Oh, this is the fakest thing.
Matt, ask this question. If you go on a Tuesday and I'm there and you show me that it's your Instagram, I will give you a free large pizza, alright? Just because you asked. Will I always do this? Maybe. This might give an incentive for people to go to my store. This might be a marketing ploy, so.
Okay, so he's a little retarded.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Oh, no,
I
we
don't know
can't say that.
retarded, but
Okay,
he's
might be on the podcast, so we can't ruin this. But
Okay, so cut that out.
I want him on the podcast.
Cut that out. Okay, we can cut the podcast, right?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
mute it.
All right, we're back.
Okay.
Go.
So, and I think, this is really good, like insightful. Like, you get to see, how like local people like react to, like small things, because he's not humongous. He's not.
So he's a Rialto native.
I don't know.
know.
This is why we want him on the podcast.
We want to get to know him more.
Yeah, he has a location in Whittier.
He does. He just opened it.
You know where Whittier is?
Isn't it like LA?
It's the gang-ridden neighborhoods.
That's a place. I used to live there.
Really?
So yeah. I want him on the pod. I do want him on the pod.
That is a definite. We can
and
get him.
Yeah.
Bro, did you guys see that thing? The one fat guy that's always like moo. They're like I was in the video.
I sent
No way.
I sent this guy the video.
Bro, we gotta get him on the pod. You gotta sit him down on this couch and bring this thing, dude. Dude, but I could not believe, because I was
funny.
Bro, me and Omar were literally in the chubby chicken, and I was looking, I was like, wait, I was like, this is big as shit. Like, this is way too big to be in this restaurant, like, for fun. You know what I mean? Like, just for food, because big people usually eat at home. You know what I mean? Like, they take their food to go. They don't eat at the restaurant, and we can argue about that later. So look, look. We were chilling, right? They're like talking, and they're like they went up to like the people at the front. They were talking, and went to sit down, and then the guys came out the back with everything. Like, it was like a whole presentation, and I was like, so I was like, bro, next time we should go in there and be like, bro, we're recording some shit. Just bring it out to us, and we'll be like, yo, like, let's just have a podcast at Chubby's.
Like Bobadilla reviews.
Yeah, Bobadilla reviews. But yeah, dude, I just couldn't believe I was like looking at it. My sister was like, mood, and I was like, you know this guy? She's like, yeah, he's like a little lol. Like, everyone makes fun of him, and I was like, bro, I'm in his fucking video, and I was like, let's go. Like 1 second of fame, bro. I'm gonna just soak that in, dude.
Nobody even noticed you.
Nobody noticed me, but I noticed me. Jacob noticed. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah.
Jacob fucking texted me. He was like, is that Team Cesspool? And I was like, yes, Team Cesspool.
He refers to you guys as Team Cesspool?
Huh?
He refers to you guys as Team Cesspool?
Well, yeah, because it was me and Omar. Let's do it.
Jacob. You guys are Team Cesspool?
Yeah, we're me and Omar.
Hey, what happened to DOD?
Well, we're still DOD. Like, I'm still DOD to the end. Team Cesspool is just like, it's just like the brand. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Dude, gonna make
But anyways, I saw the video and I sent it to this dude. I was like, bro, look at the background. It's because I didn't notice you. I noticed Omar.
Oh, right.
I noticed Omar's like white hair. I was like, wait. I go back. I'm like, that's Tony. I'm like, bro, that's literally Boner right there. I was like,
I couldn't believe it, bro. Bro, I got my first ever collab for the first time on Discord. I went on Discord, and it was like in November where I sent this guy the song, and I finally checked in fucking February. What was it? 16th, because today's the 18th. And he actually sent it back, and it was like my first ever collab, dude. It was like, this
you
guy
collabed with somebody?
So, like, he's like, it's honestly so polarizing. I'm not gonna say anything, you know what I mean? Because bless his heart, he actually puts in a lot of effort to his thing. So,
I mean, he's like a SoundCloud rapper.
I mean, we're all SoundCloud rappers. You know what I mean?
You're a SoundCloud rapper.
I mean, I would consider myself one, because I really haven't. I don't have. I can't post on Spotify yet because I don't even own my music yet, dude.
What?
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta make an account. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you gotta get a distributor, right, to get on Spotify or to get on like any Apple Music thing. That's why SoundCloud is so good, because you can. It's just like YouTube. Anyone can upload on SoundCloud without anything. But to upload on Spotify, you need a distributor. You need to be like vetted. You know what I mean?
That costs money.
You need it, and not that it costs money, but I don't have original music. As in, like, some of the beats I use are from YouTube, and me and Omar haven't released our music yet. So we have to like claim those rights. So I can't make money. You feel me? Like, I can upload it on SoundCloud all I want because I'm not making any money. But once they go on Spotify, that's money. Every play that you do on Spotify is money for somebody. It generates money.
A lot.
Oh, I don't fucking know shit. Pennies maybe.
Can you artificially generate money by
Fuck yeah.
streaming it?
I mean, like, cause it costs money, bro. You know what I mean? It costs money to get plays. Like if you were to bought plays or like bought like streams and shit like that, like that shit costs a lot of fucking money, bro.
Can you get multiple devices or multiple accounts?
You know, I actually used to do that. I remember did I ever tell you about that?
No.
Like how like back in TikTok, you guys ever heard about the Temu TikTok where like I'll put in the code
Oh.
and get your money? Like I used to
remember that.
I used to have like 8 Samsungs, 10 Samsungs. And on that TikTok, I used to have like 6 TikTok accounts on every phone because it's the max amount of TikToks. Oh my god!
How much money did you get? How much free money did you get?
Like at that age, like,
well, that was like
a band, 2 bands.
No way.
That's a lot of fucking money for a kid, dude.
Off of Temu?
Yes.
Wait, that's cash?
Like PayPal to me, it was like illegal as fuck. Like you know what I mean? Like it's because we would have a homie that would do it, and he would gain all the money, and he would pay us. We were literally on salary doing this shit.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Wait, isn't that like a pyramid scheme?
Kind of, yeah. He was making a lot more money, but I was still making my shit. I was making like good little what, like 150 a day, like shit, like good little easy. And I started my new job today too. Shit, I'm over here working with kids and shit, dude. It was literally, I think,
kids?
Huh?
With kids?
Yeah, like I can't say the name. You know what I mean? But so on the pod, so I'll tell you after. You know.
Okay.
But. Yeah, dude, I got assigned to the kindergarten kids, and I was like, it was low key lit, bro. Those kids fucking loved me, and like I was like lit in there, bro. Like those kids are like fucking Mr. Anthony. Like, can I sit with you? And I'm like, oh shit, like I was savage. Like these kids actually fucked with me, so I was like, yo, I think I might just stay. I think I might just be a kindergarten.
Wait, what is this position? I'm confused.
It's a substitute. I'm just a substitute.
Oh, okay.
I'm a substitute. Yeah.
Wait, anybody can do that?
Anybody can do this. This is $20 an hour. It's a part-time. It's a couple hours a day. So I'm gonna get another job. I'm looking for another job at night. Looking for like a fast job. Or my dream job is to work overnight graveyard at a goddamn 7-Eleven. Like how lit would that be, bro? That's literally me, bro.
Yeah, I don't
like because I can make any job because you guys are like lanes. Like I can make any job lit.
I'm lame. I'm lame.
I could be in that bitch and I can make it lit, bro. I'll be dancing with the Indians. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, but you would have. I would need at least one other person.
We'll be lit.
Yeah, you definitely do need one other person.
Wouldn't you just be by yourself?
But then I could be alone too. Like I could be lit alone, and I could be lit with any customer that comes inside. I can start dancing with them. I just think like or like overnight security, like so I could work on my degree as I like work. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times like overnight security at a warehouse, you just sit there. And, like,
oh, you would do like online work.
Yeah, like you know, like on my online
class. You know, I actually used to know a security guard for like it was like for I think it was a warehouse too, where he said all he would do is sit in his car, fucking put on a movie, like he would literally put on a movie or just go to sleep. And literally has to do basically absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Obviously, if something happens,
yeah, he's fucked. Like he's getting fired.
But like the great majority of the time, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
Like
it's a cool risk.
So I think I think it's a pretty good risk. Like
honestly,
you're getting paid to do absolutely nothing.
Bro, tell me why I call back Amazon HR, right? Just to see if I could get hired again, possibly. They told me, no. Like don't even show your face here ever again. You're fucking done.
Amazon will do you like that.
They put you on the Palantir black.
Yeah, they did. Bro, that's guys. What a lot has happened since dude. The files, this fucking dude, did you guys know that Bill Clinton's dick has so much STDs that it's necrotic. It's like eroded from the inside, guys. This is in the files, guys.
What?
This is true.
Wait, okay.
Okay. I watched like a quick breakdown, like what's his name, the CoffeeZilla guy.
Yeah.
I watched his like breakdown. I don't specifically remember anything about it mentioned Bill Clinton and his STDs, and somehow it relating to Donald Trump and like other people about like something about his STDs. And then it goes on about, like all these other people. I've seen it about Elon Musk. Like Elon Musk.
It was like begging to go to parties.
He's like, oh, I can't wait to see you. Like, what time are you available? And this dude Epstein would be like, oh, like, shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he just didn't want to hang out with that motherfucker.
I'll be like, I'll get back to you on that. Like, and then he would just text him like, oh, about that,
Don't worry about it.
Is that for guilty? Is Elon Musk guilty?
Bro, everybody is guilty, man. Like, let's not even
what's the dirt on him?
What's the dirt on
Elon Musk?
I think I think everybody has dirt, but they just like, you know what I mean? Like,
Isn't okay? I think affiliation is enough to be
exactly.
Really?
If you're over here asking to fucking go to Jeffrey Epstein's house when you know he's a fucking, was he convicted? Like a convicted sex offender, like a child molester or some
Even
shit?
before all this Jeffrey Epstein thing came out, he like came out as like a like this sex offender. Obviously, he denied it and he like went against it. I guess.
No, I think he was literally tried and convicted as a sex offender.
Really?
Yes. So that's like the thing. Like I mean, like guys, it gets deep, guys. You know how like before I was low-key like the crazy conspiracy one that be saying this shit.
You remember when we first picked it? And
yes,
was like,
and then you were like, but then
Hit-
what happened? What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, you were like, they eat kids.
They eat kids, and then what
They
happened?
drink their blood.
And what happened? It was fucking
Yeah.
true.
I'm surprised. I low-key did think like,
I was
okay,
tripping.
that was like, no, now you're tripping, but like, that's low-key really deep, and like, that's a stretch a little bit. And then it came out that they actually do drink their blood.
And that adrenochrome is real.
And
That's
that-
just real.
Yeah. So that's actually really crazy.
So it's like the world is just like, let's just
And
like,
they don't even look that young either. So is it really even worth it to do that?
well, I mean, they look pretty young for 1,000 years old.
Wait.
You know what I
Hold
mean?
on. What?
Like Nancy Pelosi is like 85,000 years old. That bitch
What?
looks like fucking
Are you claiming that they?
No, I'm not seriously. I'm not seriously. Like, see, you're like you're like the kindergartners, right? I can't make jokes. You know what I mean?
You claiming? No, okay, because that's a serious conspiracy theory.
Yeah, that is a serious conspiracy theory. No, but I'll tell you this: I think they are very old. Like these.
You think
fucks
they're
are
hundreds of years old for sure?
not hundreds of years old, but I think they maybe have the potential to live like to 110. Like I think these motherfuckers just aren't gonna die. Like I don't think,
Really?
like Bill. I mean, like Joe is supposed to be fucking dead.
Joe
What is this, like-
Biden?
You guys, we all know we're all QAnon light now. You know what I mean? We're all QAnon light.
Wait, what?
Because back then it was like you're QAnon. You're like it was like, oh, you're QAnon. You're fucking weird. You know what I mean? You're like a weird guy. Like if you think there's like pizza gay, or if you believe this shit, you're like fucking weird. You know, like you were just like
Wait,
seen as like a weird.
What are you talking about? What is QAnon? What?
Yeah, never mind. You guys don't even know.
Wait, isn't it Anon? You said
QAnon. So yeah.
okay. Isn't it like 4chan something?
Kind of like yeah. So it's like
Anon.
they think of it in the beginning. They low-key made a joke out of QAnon, like QAnon, like they're like, oh, if you believe this, you believe there's like bases underground, there's like fucking dinosaurs, fucking Hillary's in prison, shit like that. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Hillary's in prison,
Who?
shit like that.
Hillary Clinton?
Yeah, Hillary Clinton. So they would they would inject that. But you know what else those people were talking about in 4chan? That they were talking about pizza. They're talking about kids being
I
eaten.
see, yeah.
So it's like they infiltrate whenever there's like conspiracy theories like this, and it actually is true. They infiltrate it and fill it with slop.
Oh, is that like the same people who think Pizzagate is real that are flat earthers as well?
Yeah, so like that's like like that they
Yeah.
kind of get bundled up into that same little
Yeah.
thing.
And then now you.
What do you guys think about the Earth being flat?
Earth being flat.
What do you guys think about Antarctica? You
What
guys
about-
go to Antarctica?
What do you think about Agartha?
Shut up.
Well, fuck that.
What do you think about the
Why
ice
don't we go
wall?
to Antarctica?
The ice wall.
Let's go to Antarctica.
Oh, I already know. Yeah.
Isn't it illegal to like?
Well, yeah, I
go
mean,
to-
like, I just want to know. I want to know why. I heard you can't even get onto Antarctica without anyone. Like, they
Well,
just stop
Yeah,
you.
that's crazy.
I heard like it's attempt to like stop like like modernization of like the area. They like that's like the last like
But I think
unexplored-
like that's impossible. I think that's so because like there's places on the world that we can go. It's just like we can go there. I feel like we can't modernize it because it's so cold. Like that's not even possible. Like there has to be.
Really.
There has to be something. There.
I think it's possible. I just don't think it's
There has
like
to be
worth
something there.
being there.
Because in Alaska, they don't modernize the parts where it's all ice, like Antarctica. They only modernize Fairbanks, like the coast. You know what I mean? The coast.
Oh, really? You can't go to like.
So that's why all the science stations at Antarctica are on the coast. You know what I mean?
Really? You can't
Like I
go
said,
to the
so.
center of Alaska.
You can't. You can't. You should look it up. Look it up.
I didn't even know that.
Let's go to the fucking center of Antarctica.
Or even
You
Alaska.
Let's go to the
It's
north.
because there's a fucking hole in the earth. That's why, guys.
Dude,
See,
is
we
that
really
right?
want to get down to
Is
it.
that right?
William H. Thompson saw the hole in the earth. Bro.
Who?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, I don't know what to tell
Can you
you.
explain a little bit? Can you elaborate?
Well, he wrote. Man, I don't even know, guys. This is gonna get kind of deep. I don't even know. Like he wrote the pale white horse, and it's like it wrote about some very creepy shit. You know what I mean? Just very creepy shit.
Are you a conspiracy theorist? Am I supposed to call you
Because
crazy?
at this point, like, what even is a conspiracy theorist? Like, I generally thought it was fun to say that, not fun, but like, I thought it was like kind of a joke to say, oh, elites eat kids and they have.
Yeah, I don't even know what's classified as a conspiracy theory. What is
Yeah,
that?
so like, I just said it because like, oh, it could be true. And then now that it's like actually true, you're like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what to consider I'm just trying to stay in the real world, and I've been noticing that it's real beautiful outside lately, bro.
Yeah, after it's raining.
Yeah, man, the
Yeah.
clouds it gets fucking cold too, man. I haven't
I don't
experienced
like
cold
this
like
though.
this in a.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I
You
know.
like it? I prefer the hot weather.
I did, I did experience cold, a little bit even colder a while ago, like about a month ago. I was over there in Utah. It was, I think, 36 outside.
Damn.
Like, and then up there in the mountains was like 12.
Yeah, I can't
Fucking
even
horrible.
imagine that.
This is crazy because this is this exact same fucking sweater I was wearing out there, but obviously over there I had layers. I had a fucking thermal shirt. I had a
I
hoodie,
can't even.
and I had this on.
Utah's beautiful though, no?
It's wonderful, bro. Like like you compare, like let's say like a city out here, you go to like to the main street like Foothill, like
Uh-huh.
oh you see a fucking Subway, you see
Mhm.
KFC, you see like all these things. You don't really see that as much. Like you see a ton of local businesses over there.
Oh really?
Like there's just like oh my god.
What city were you in?
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake.
I was like in downtown Salt Lake City. Yeah, there's still like big major chains
Mhm.
there, but I feel like they get outnumbered by these like smaller like local like chains, which I really like because like you don't have like okay, what do you want to eat? Like let's get.
You gotta like go on Yelp type shit.
Yeah, you have to go on Yelp, and I feel like that's where like community pops up. This is like where like flavor. This is where personality comes
Some
in.
boom bap.
Yeah, like this is where
Some boom bap.
this like there's distinction like because it sucks if you just go like okay let's go to not that far let's go to Ontario, like you could find the same shit that's Ontario over here.
Yeah.
Like food wise you could find
Yeah.
the same shit everywhere, like there's
Apart from a couple
there's nothing
exceptions, right?
special.
So like each neighborhood has its own little flavor. You know
Yeah,
what I
like
mean?
each like little like area like
I
okay,
feel like that's like I think that's mainly the culture shock when we leave the Inland Empire. Like when you get out of here, you really realize how fucking huge the world is, bro. Like how small, just how much of this little area we thought our entire world was. That's why like we're so used to seeing brown people. Like my whole life, I think we are talking about this earlier. Like the lesson, like I never saw white people. I always grew up around brown people. You know what I mean? Like, it's always fucking Mexicans.
exactly. Like when I was over there in Utah there was
Yeah, what was the situation out there?
white on white.
Mormons.
I was
Hey, was there any
Mormon.
coffee shops or no?
Yes, coffee shops. That's what's called. That was one of the reasons what's called. One of my friends brought up that the main reason like that what she found interesting is that they don't drink coffee. They drink
Soda.
soda.
They got soda
And I was
shops.
like, oh shit, what
Dirty
is like,
soda.
I thought I was like soda. Like what the fuck? Why would they drink soda? It's so nasty. But you go and they have. It's not just like basic soda. You think of soda, you think of Coke, and all these big
Coca-Cola
brands.
is really good though.
You think of all these big brands, like they could pop up in your head right away, but it's not that. Anyways, you go over there, no nasty, dirty people. You only have white.
Wait.
No nasty.
Wait, that's a clip.
That's a club.
That's a clip.
That's your career.
Anyways, okay, you don't have like other like colors there. Okay, maybe you might see a couple Asians, but majority white, blonde.
Blonde
people,
too.
like,
Oh wow.
And didn't everyone's head turn when you came into the building?
Like I walk in, like people just look.
Like they're like, who the fuck is this guy? Like
you just like they just look for a while. They're like, okay, whatever. Like how would you look like if you just like seen like fully Chinese people just walk past? Like,
not even that. If you just saw
nah,
white,
you can't
you
even
just
say
saw
that.
the most Russian, blue-eyed, pale motherfucker.
Yeah.
When you're turning, you're like, who the fuck is this guy?
You'd be like, oh shoot, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Obviously, you're not
true.
gonna point like, oh my god,
That's
look
crazy,
at that.
though.
But they were all thinking.
You would notice, and you would just like, okay, it's enough to turn.
So
your
did you
head.
feel the tension?
Not like outcast type of tension. They're like, oh, let's stay away from that.
But you were different.
But you do notice like a big difference. Even like people are cool. Like it's not like outcast type of thing. It's just you're just different because you are different. So I'm over there. These people are cool as fuck. I felt ashamed to even cuss like in public. Like I would literally like refrain from like certain words. I wanted to sound like.
Why the fuck were you in Utah?
What?
Huh?
Wait, hold on. What? I'm confused.
I felt like it brings like this nasty taste.
Wait,
I
what
feel
does?
What like
Cursing.
like
no,
okay.
but why do you feel that over there, not here?
Okay, I'm not gonna say like okay over here I'm allowed to cuss.
These people here are
I'm
fucking demons. That's why, dude. Come on. Is that even a question?
I just feel like it's such a bad thing to say, but I feel like I want a good impression. I want to leave a good impression because like, if a tourist comes over here,
Oh, I see.
a tourist comes over here like, oh, what the fuck? Look how dirty.
Did they know? Did they know where you
I
were from?
see.
Like, did they like?
No, obviously I'm
Wow.
not wearing a shirt.
That's just like Brielta.
That's just I love IE like
Yeah, California.
I
No.
see.
like okay obviously we got like California tags, but they're not gonna like look at a car
There's
and watch
gay.
us walk
Yeah.
in like but you can just tell.
But I low-key do.
Yeah.
If somebody has out-of-state plate, I look at them
You're
and
kind
I'm
of-
like, who the fuck is this guy?
You're kind of representing Mexico in a way.
Me?
Mexicans, yeah. Since you're the only
I don't know,
one.
dude. If I was a white guy, you're the white. I would think you're representing like fucking like Samoa or something.
Like, okay, right now, I mean, how rare is it we see a European dude? Like, let's say an
Pretty
Italian dude.
fucking rare.
But I think that's the problem. It
Oh, like
be...
the Germans that were in high school.
Oh, the two German
Yeah, like
kids
the
that were
Germans.
there.
They kind of represented Germany in a way.
To an
I don't
extent.
think so.
I think-
To an
no?
extent.
Yeah, no.
But it depends on how long they lived in Germany. How long did they live their whole lives?
You're saying they're representing that whole nation as a whole.
Well, but
Well,
I
obviously
mean,
we
but
can't
take it
say
like
that.
this. Like that is kind of our first impression of Germans. Like if
Yeah.
they were to be dicks, like,
Yeah.
we would think like, yo, Germans are kind of dicks. You know what I mean?
Isn't that a problem? Isn't that a problem? You're gonna like, okay, you meet.
That is
Well,
a
I
problem.
mean-
You meet. Okay, Germany. How
That is a
much people
problem.
are in Germany?
I don't know. A lot.
Let's just say you guess fucking 70 million.
Holy
Oh,
you
wow. I don't think so.
It's you don't think so?
No.
70 million.
Search it
I
up.
think there's 20
think
million
so.
people in Germany.
in Germany.
In Germany,
Oh,
I think there's it's not that populated.
70 million?
There's definitely more people in California than in all of Germany. I
don't
think so.
think so.
All right, there's 40 million people in California.
Oh, you're done. You're over. You're over.
Oh my God.
You're over.
Oh,
How
wow.
many people in Germany?
There's 83 million.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Okay.
you see,
All right.
If anything, that was an understatement.
That wasn't an understatement.
Okay, anyways, and you're gonna base 83 million people off of two snot-nosed transfer kids.
Yeah. Right.
Well, you have to get to know the entire German population for you to generalize.
That's the problem.
No, but you shouldn't be generalizing.
Why are you generalizing to begin with?
But generalizing does make things easier. But it's easy to write. I don't know.
So
I don't know.
if there's 100 million Mexicans and 99 million of them are dirty, are Mexicans dirty?
Wait. Say that one more time, dude. Say that
So
one
if
more
you said
time.
99% of those Mexicans are dirty, is
Or all of them dirty? Yes, all of them are dirty. Bro, what are you saying?
Can we
That's
say-
not even a race question. That's just math. Like that's literally just math. Ask the stat major here.
doesn't
If 99% of something is of something,
you're
done.
You
Doesn't
should
it-
understand
You're
that there is significant evidence
No,
to,
I'm not saying that's the case.
to
but-
support that all of them were dirty.
there's
Because you're telling me if I pull 100 Mexicans, one of them is gonna be clean.
Well, I didn't say anything. Okay?
That's from him. That's
that
how you
was
say.
an example.
Like right. But like from your
Wait,
example.
hey,
that's-
that goes to crime though.
But-
That brings up that one crime statistic.
Okay, do we really want to? Okay,
That brings us that
Go
one
ahead.
crime statistic.
What crime statistic, please?
There's a crime statistic of 50% of black people commit 13 black people are 13% of the population but commit 50% of the crime.
What?
now is that true?
So
Do you believe that? Do you think that was
Okay,
a well taken statistic?
I need to see how the survey was done. I need to see.
Just okay.
Right?
If everything was correct, let's say they took as much measures as they could, any sort of bias was taken out of it, and it was like completely true. What would you determine from that? What would you put in place to? Let's say you're a mayor of a city. You found out 30% of this population in your city is committing 50% of the crimes. What are you gonna do?
Fuck, that's a good question.
Are
dude.
you gonna take action against this minority group
No.
in general, or are you gonna create a law or some sort of ordinance that affects all the citizens?
You can't lock up the innocent people.
Okay, I never said that.
What?
I just
Yeah,
can't lock
this guy
it.
immediately went to Gestapo fucking ideas. Of
It's
like,
like okay, you can't assassinate.
Yeah, you can't lock
You
so,
can't assassinate foreign diplomats.
Wait, is there any ways you can prevent crime without
Arresting.
taking away the freedom of people?
I think maybe education is probably where it starts. You know what I mean? Or just our cultural changes.
Prevent crime.
Prevent crime without taking away just basic freedoms.
Okay, let's say I'm a cop. I detain you, and my justification is I'm preventing crime because you people are known to be, let's say, tend to get a little violent. Would I be justified? Let's say that statistic applied to you, like you're part of that 13%, and I'm just gonna assume purely off statistics, 50%, 50% of the crime is committed by that 13%. So I take a random survey.
Okay,
I'm like,
hold on. You know what's also a statistic that we're kind of missing here? How much of this 13% is committing crimes? Because maybe what if it's 1% of this 13% committing 50% of the crimes?
Well, you don't think they got the best ratio? You don't think they got the best ratio? Like then maybe they could have.
Well, you say 13% of the population, right? Black people.
Yeah.
Black people make up 13% of the population.
Yeah.
That's what like the saying says.
Yeah.
And they make for 50% of the crime. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
50%.
I see.
But then, how much of these black people are the ones committing? Like, there's definitely
Well, like what? How
you know what I
specific
mean?
can we get?
Like, I don't know. I feel like that's one thing we really need to think about. Like, you know what I mean? What about the other 50% of crimes? You know what I mean? Who the fuck is committing those?
Well, every other race.
Or but is there another race that is statistically a lot bigger than Mexicans, right?
Okay,
like,
not Mexicans.
Or like Hispanics.
Okay, I think Hispanics might be it, but
I think it's a cultural issue,
I think
guys.
it's due to the fact that we're a large population.
I think it's a cultural thing, guys. Honestly. I mean, what do they say about the NWA being like a government thing to like make people fucking just kill each other and shit? Like just rap was just made for black people to kill each other.
Oh yeah, so you're saying it goes deeper to.
It really does because like corridos, like you know what I mean, like that shit is popular. It talks about killing each other.
Okay.
It's saying that, but they're saying like, okay, it's just because you don't have to listen to them. Like you don't have to listen to fucking people. Like
yeah, I guess you don't have to, but like they kind of like pushed it so hard that you kind of had to listen to it.
It was in the Billboard's top 100.
Wait, and if you
don't, in the radio.
And if you don't rap about this kind of stuff,
you don't become popular.
You don't. You don't. First of all, you don't get signed to a record label.
No.
You don't get your music pushed out through a record label.
No.
Which is less viewers.
What is the name of the majority of the record labels? Like Kill Everybody Records. Fucking.
What about Death Row Records?
Kill, Rape, and Dispose Records.
What about Death Row Records?
Death Row Records.
I mean, we all know about the story of that one.
Yeah,
it started. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was supposed to start off as like, oh, we're underground, we're blah blah blah. Guess what? No one fucking knew shit about Death Row Records. And then they got these popular artists, Snoop Dogg. They got Suge Knight.
I thought he was the founder, Snoop Dogg.
No, I think what they started doing was
now he's the owner.
They started spreading cheeks. You know what I mean? They started singing. They started talking to the Jews.
He's like Snoop Dogg. He's like, you want this little blunt? Like, you want this blunt?
Yeah.
And then
or it's like in Straight Outta Compton, like this, the Jews, they ruined everything.
The Snoop Dogg normalized weed.
Okay. First off,
should we get to the weed topic?
This kind of goes into music too. How they because everyone's listening to these songs, even if they don't agree with these topics. Like I could be a 13-year-old kid. I'm over here on my way to school. My mommy's dropping me off after buying me.
You're here listening to Ed Lee Choppa fucking.
After buying me some McDonald's and buying me new clothes, the new Supreme jacket I wanted. And I'm over here
on your fucking iPhone 17. Bro.
I'm on my new iPhone 17, and mom puts on like music. I'm like, what is this? What are they like? This is like they're talking about God. Like this is so boring.
They're talking about God. Right.
Like, this is so boring. Can I listen to that new NBA YoungBoy? And it's the NBA YoungBoy like kill blah blah blah.
Yeah, right.
That's
or like right. Or like
okay, I think that's an exaggeration.
It's definitely exact. But I think what we need to pinpoint is a lot of the urban music. Okay, let's see. Guys, how are Latinos portrayed in the media? Or Chicanos. You know what I mean?
I think like the media is such a big
rap or especially in hip hop culture, rap, they're all disgusting gangsters. Though themes, don't even get me started on how girls are represented. They're just fucking whores. All of them are baby mom. They all have fucking baby daddies. They're all all have kids and shit. It's like, but is that really real? Like, I don't even know. Like, why do you guys think that is? Why do you guys think that is? Like, why the fuck is it? This is so cool to just be degenerate.
I think
to be disgusting.
The famous people, or the people we want to be, like celebrities, have pushed this a lot, indirectly, whether they want it or not.
I don't think it's that.
No, I'm saying through their actions.
Like, I think these people were pushed onto us. You know what I mean? Like, I think these people were fucking. I'm telling you, man, this is deeper. Like Sexy Red and like all this shit. Like,
I think this goes way back. You go let's say you go back even into like the 19s, like when First Phil came out. You see a successful guy. What is he like? What is he doing? He's like laid back.
with like chicks and
She has
shit.
like
You know what I
10
mean?
chicks.
Coke and shit.
You know,
fucking
like,
scotch.
Is that bad?
It's usually seen like if you're successful, vices are allowed. You see a poor person with like smoking a cigarette, like, oh, you're a fucking
You're a
bum.
piece of shit.
Like, go get a fucking bum. I
And
mean,
when
go
you
get
see-
a job.
But he does. When we see a rich guy smoking, he's like, oh, he deserves a heart.
He's like, oh my god, this guy's amazing.
Oh, like he's a mafia boss.
Like, you
a
see,
cigar.
okay, look, let's say you see, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And let's say if you were to see Donald Trump snort a fucking line of coke and a homeless guy snort a line of coke, you'd be like, dude, Donald Trump's getting business done. You know, he's over here building buildings. This homeless guy, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like,
Walk in.
Donald Trump is such a party.
Yeah, like, well, like he's such a
Is that
workaholic. You know what I mean?
Is that such a bad thing though?
Yes,
that we're allowed.
Yes.
That okay? Are we allowed?
Is it such a bad thing that two people could do the exact same thing and have completely different meanings?
I don't think so.
Like,
Depends.
I think it's the natural way of being.
Because like you shouldn't shame somebody for like, hey, you genuinely do work a lot more. Like maybe you do deserve to party here and there. You know what I mean? Like, but like then again, like I guess it is human will. Like if you're a homeless guy, what the fuck gives less than 8 shits? Like go ahead and fucking light your asshole on fire. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Point is, guys, why in the pop culture are Chicanos or Mexicans or Hispanics just all disgusting, guys? What do you guys think?
Okay, that goes back to the media, but that goes back to the music as well.
Right.
Okay. Let's go back to that. The rap that we listen to.
Right.
I listen to let's go back to the 1900s. Frank Sinatra. That was cool. It was cool to. I guess it was cool to
be affiliated.
To sing about. Okay, that popular song, "My Way." What does it talk about?
You know, having his way. Like he's like, it's his way or no other way. Like if you don't do it how you want to do it, then you might as well kill yourself.
He's talking about raping girls.
No.
Okay, no.
Yeah. I thought that's what he was talking about. I was like, what the fuck?
It's kind of like
like he wants to do it.
I'm assuming it's like do whatever the fuck you want. So be like, let your nuts hang.
Right.
Do it your way. If you're not doing it your way, like what is a man? What does he got? If not himself?
What is a man? Right.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened?
Guess what? Okay, fuck you, mom. It's not cool to listen to you. It's cool to, you know, like do what you want. You don't even know.
They're saying fuck you, mom.
Okay,
you believe a lot of people don't even know what they want?
They don't.
Bro, people, yeah. I mean, like, look, I literally have had like, this has just been something that has happened to me within the past couple weeks. Of literally just coming to terms with life and just like, what the fuck do you even like want to do with your life? And it's like, hey, like if I, like, I don't know. It's really easy to say like what you think you want from life, you know what I mean? And like what you really, cause like, I guess you really won't know what you want from life. Cause there's no way, I'm barely 19, you know what I mean? Like how the fuck could you know what you want from life? You know what I mean? But I have an idea, like me personally, like what I want from life is to help as many people as possible. That's what I want to do. I think that's why I'm here on this earth. You know what I mean?
To make as much people as happy as possible, or to help?
To help as many people as possible. There's a big difference between being happy and being peaceful. You know what I mean? Or like in helping people. I just want to help people. I don't give a fuck if you're happy or
give
not.
me an example?
I was gonna bring up about
Cause look, I be in that bitch when I'm with the kids. I be in that bitch. I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to fucking teach you how to fucking do this 1,223 plus fucking 245. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not here to like make you fun and game. No, I'm here to fucking teach you how to do this shit because the kids. I mean, I could get into this whole rant, guys. The kids nowadays. Do you guys have younger siblings?
I do.
No, I don't.
They do not know shit.
They don't.
They do not know. They don't even know how to spell. They don't know how to fucking do addition. They don't know how to do nothing. But honestly, I was with the 6-year-old. The 6-year-old dad's kind of like, I was like, is this motherfucker? Is this like an adult in a 6-year-old's body? But this motherfucker couldn't even do math. I was like, these kids are maturing way too fast.
I think we've experienced this in our generation as well.
Hold on. Because you just have not seen the kids. Trust me, we were around some retards, right, Ricky? We were around some retards.
Maybe not.
I wasn't. When you guys were in elementary school, you guys saw some retards. Right?
But when we used to go to high school, there would be moments where we read, and I would be surprised by the amount of kids that would stutter. And not like a natural stutter. I mean, like they don't know how to pronounce that word stutter.
Right.
Which is crazy.
And I'm not saying that our generation is free of it. You know what I mean? But you should take a look at these kids nowadays. I'm honestly, like appalled, bro. Like some of these kids are just like, what the actual shit, bro? Like I don't even know.
I
What do you
think it's a problem with normalization in a way. Like you have like okay, you have all these tools. Like you have okay. First off, let's say when we were in elementary, computers were out of the picture.
Yeah.
Like we only had like fucking 4 computers, and that was for the whole classroom.
And they were big as
They had
shit.
these big boxes, fucking collecting
Dude,
dust.
wow, that brings me back.
Like
bro.
the only time you would get on there, at least for me, would be to
Dude, I can't believe we actually grew up in that time.
I know, huh?
It's so because we grew up like in the pioneer. We literally, I don't know if you guys can relate to, but we literally saw the beginning of YouTube. Like I don't, at least I did. Like I grew up. I don't know if you guys know what Threadbanger is and like all this shit. Like DIY YouTube. Like, bro, I grew up watching that shit.
Is Smosh not the beginning of YouTube?
Yeah, exactly. Like Smosh, Niga Higa. Excuse my language.
Oh yeah.
Niga
I used to
Higa,
watch that.
Miranda Scenes, or like.
I don't know. I don't know if you watched them. Jacksepticeye. That's
Bro, Jackson. Kids nowadays don't even know who Markiplier is.
I didn't like Markiplier.
Jacksepticeye. There's that one for
Vanos Gaming.
Vanos Gaming. Fucking. I never really liked Vanos.
I liked watching Sky Does Minecraft.
I watched Dan TDM when I was a kid.
The Dan TDM.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's like you know, and that's what we'd watch. I don't know if you guys watch what these kids watch nowadays. I remember my ex, her little brother, bro, would watch this shit that would be like, I'll be like, I did not watch this when I was a kid. Like they were watching roleplay, like fucking.
To a degree, I think we had our own
Siren Head.
I think we had our own brain rot.
We had our own brain, but honestly, it wasn't brain rot. Like
it was.
Like at least for me, like, it wasn't brain rot, bro. I was
annoying
learning.
Orange.
Huh?
Annoying Orange.
I love Annoying Orange because Annoying Orange actually had low key. When you watch Annoying Orange now, it kind of has substance. This shit the kids watch now has absolutely zero substance.
It's a bunch of. It's kind of like
Annoying Orange, although it was slop, it was something at least.
Okay, I think what ruined
it was something.
What ruined
Fred? Did you guys not watch Fred as a kid?
I
binge watched Fred as a kid, dude.
I just know because of the movies.
You're a bitch. Come on, look.
I don't even know
what's the best movie.
What?
Ever? In the movie, yeah. What's your guys' favorite?
Well, no. I want to go back.
Yeah, we'll say that.
There's so much we just skip back. Okay, first off, I want to talk about my little fucking cousin. About what you said about watching Brainrot. We'd be like in a family like reunion, everyone's like eating, everyone's like talking. No one's on their phone. You have this fat little piece of shit in the corner, like 7 years old, on his phone, full blast. It's just like there's auto scroll by the way on YouTube now, which is fucking crazy. He's just staring at the screen. I can't even comprehend what's the words that are coming out of the screen. Like, oh my god, you won't even believe this new blah 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 that just came out. This is gonna change, blah blah blah. Like this guy's like,
isn't that just scary?
This is overwhelming. This kid doesn't know how to tie his shoes. This kid doesn't know how to fucking.
God!
This kid doesn't know how to dress himself.
You think they're getting overstimulated?
He's getting over your fucking.
I think that's what it is. I think it's literally overstimulated that you can't even act.
My professor talked about this. He said even like the movies that we watch nowadays are like this, where like it has to be a new frame, where it has to be colors coming at you every.
I think that's what they said about the Michael Bay. Like the Michael Bay movie was fucking exploding.
See, that's
every like 2 seconds.
That's why old movies are so much better, guys.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Like you needed a hot ass girl like right here. You needed a fucking Megatron over here.
Like if we watched an old school movie, would we be bored?
No, me personally, I think old school movies are better because they were actually funny.
Okay, but we can for sure say that they produce less dopamine. Can we agree?
Definitely. Oh, definitely.
You can tell.
Because that's actually such a good point because like an old movie, I actually pay attention. Like you need to pay attention to the fucking movie.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Wait, okay, so you've heard of the term "fun to watch movies"?
I think it's a lot of fun to watch movies.
Wait, what does that mean?
I think it depends.
No, hold on. What does it mean?
To have fun?
No, a fun to watch movie.
A fun to watch movie? Oh, that changes it. That's a different question. That means the movie is low key. It's fun to watch, as in like you get entertainment out of it. I think maybe it could be you can laugh. You know what I mean?
Do you not get entertainment out of every movie?
No.
No.
Low key, no. Some movies you don't get.
What does that mean?
I think there's different types of entertainment. There really is. There's like morbid entertainment, and then there's entertainment.
Okay, but it's all entertainment.
But there's different types of entertainment.
But it's all entertainment.
Let's use that same logic somewhere else in life, and let's see if it also applies.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
Fun to watch movies. What does that mean? Have you heard that term? What does that mean?
Like this movie's fun to watch.
It's a fun to watch movie. Not that it's fun to watch. It's a fun to watch movie.
I heard like the terms like, oh, it's so bad it's good, like that, but I never heard like fun.
I will tell you a movie that's fun to watch. It's Shrek 2. And I will tell you why it's fun to watch. Because it's fucking funny, in my opinion. It's funny and it's low-key adult. It's like it's one of those movies that like it was like in that point of cartoons where they still made adult jokes. You know what I mean? Like where they were still kind of adult-ish. So like you watch as an adult, you're like, whoa, how the fuck is this in a kid movie? But it's low-key funny. Like it's funny as fuck. So Shrek 2, guys, honestly, Shrek 2 is honestly the best movie.
You know,
All right.
To ever
All right,
exist.
look.
That's the all-around movie.
Look, a fun to watch movie is an engaging, entertaining, and often rewatchable film that prioritizes audience enjoyment over complex, highbrow artistic merit.
I think rewatching is a big point in us and making a movie fun.
Do you think that's basically slap?
I don't think so. I think okay, like it might be associated with slap, like it might be correlated with slap.
Because if you like Harry Potter so much and you read it over and over again, is that considered slap at that point? What do you think?
No, because you have, honestly,
I feel like you can make it slap, but I don't think it's slap to begin with.
I feel like everything has the potential to become slap, right?
okay, what I was thinking is a fun to watch movie is that you can just turn your brain off and watch it at any point without knowing what's happening, and then like you'll still enjoy it.
Okay, oh wow, that is actually so because like I feel like you already need to. Oh, that's such a good. That's so hard to do because sometimes like you could do that because you've watched the movie so many times.
But
you know what I mean?
No.
Would you say this for the newer like what's it called? Let's say Avengers movie. Can you just like tune in and you already know?
Okay.
You already have to know.
I think they have stories
like
that
previous knowledge
that it goes back to the 2000s when movies weren't slap. So now they have to kind of follow that story.
Okay, wait. I want you to give an example, just one example of a fun to watch movie.
In your opinion.
Yeah.
Despicable Me.
Bro, that is actually such a good answer.
Okay, I think it has a story like about Gru, like how he like.
Wait, so you're saying fun to watch movies don't have stories?
I'm saying that you could just turn off your brain without actually paying attention to the movie and still enjoy it.
What do you think about like?
Explain turn off your brain? Hold on. What does that mean? Like you just don't pay attention?
Well,
like it could be background noise type shit or what?
No, not background noise. More like you don't have to sit in your chair and watch it, and you could probably be talking while watching it as well.
And like at the end of the movie, you'll still understand.
You'll be like, "Oh, that was a good movie. I liked it."
Or then are you being honest, or are you just saying it was a good movie?
Well, the only reason you're saying it's a good movie is because it's just like a bunch of. Well, this is why I say like Despicable Me, or any other kid movie, because it's kind of just dopamine at you, you know.
But
a bunch of colors.
I mean, but would you?
But I think
would you expect the kid movie to have this?
Wait, we had that.
What
Cars?
But low key, no. You cannot say Cars is not a dopamine fucking boost as much as Despicable Me. It's still kids, colors, jumping,
wait.
Fucking tits going over and shit, like hard tits and shit. You guys didn't see that part? Where they're like, oh, flash the camera, and then like the girl cars flash their headlights up, and they're like, ah! They're over here showing their tits and shit. And as a kid, I didn't get it, but now as an adult, I'm looking, I was like, wait, I'm like, oh, that's what that meant. They're like, flash the camera. They're like, oh my god, and they flash their headlights at the camera, and I'm like, oh hell no, look that shit up. That shit's in the movie. It's in the movie. You guys don't actually believe that's actually in the movie.
Okay.
And tell me you guys never watched Cars and you don't remember that.
I used to watch the like Watch Mojo top 50 jokes you might have missed.
Top Mojo, that shit brings me back. Most amazing top 10. Hey guys, huh? Hey, all right, go. All right.
I'm sorry. Okay, back
to the thing.
Anyways, you used Despicable Me as a fun to watch, and then you said Toy Story as a complex, movie that also like is enough to stimulate a kid, So what makes Toy Story different?
Yeah, hold on, because Despicable Me has one of the best stories ever.
Okay.
Really?
So let's not get down
really?
here.
What's the story? As far as
you're telling me the
know.
story of Despicable Me is of a grumpy fucking villain guy that is low-key a degenerate, washed-up villain that is trying to get a loan from a bank, right? The bank is telling him, you're a piece of shit. We want younger and better talent. He's caught up on the idea of being a villain. And so the whole point of the movie is like, hey, life is a lot more than what your whole career goal was about. So when he learned there's a lot more to life, when he eventually picked up these kids, he picked up these kids as leverage to get more money to go to Vector's house, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? And he ended up falling in love with these. That's the story of Despicable Me.
Is that what the first movie is about?
Yeah, that's the
What
Despicable
about
One.
the second movie?
Despicable Me
What about
2.
the third movie?
Despicable Me 2 is
What about the
about
fourth
them
movie?
like, okay, hold on. What is Despicable Me 2 about? Hold on.
It's about redemption. It's about like him
Right.
turning to the good side. He's like, okay, I have these ideas, I have these inventions. It doesn't have to be for bad. You know, like it shows like, okay, like you have one skill, and what it is where you apply it. So he learned that it's not just good for building evil inventions to steal the moon. It's, you know, building these minions to control these minions, clone these minions
Also
to do
to
good.
fight the bad. He joins the anti-villain league. He gets a fucking wife. He has a kid. You never watched the movies before? And then they have a prequel called Minions that literally tells a story of the Minions.
I haven't watched
I think the difference is
and of Gru when he was a kid.
does it really have a story?
There really is a story.
if
I don't give a
if-
fuck what you say. It's like, I'm sorry.
Does it really have a story if each movie has its own story?
But they're all linked.
Well, it's building on.
Yeah, it's all building on. You know what I mean?
Really?
So you can, because the thing about Despicable Me 2, it wouldn't make sense if it wasn't for Despicable Me 1.
So then why do I still say it's slop?
I don't know. Why do you say
Why do I
Like,
still
why do you
it's
say
slop?
anything?
Is
Why
it
do-
slop?
I don't think it's slop at all because Despicable Me is like right at that point where it was at that probably Despicable Me 3. This is a good point. Despicable Me 3 is, I think that's really when it gets bad. Like anything like it gets to the point where Despicable Me had like that IP again where they use IPs over and over again. Like, you know what I mean? Like Despicable Me 8. I'm pretty sure there'll be a fucking Despicable Me fucking 8 or whatever the fuck. Minions 2 or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, the first Minions and at least the second one, I think those were good movies. And those were right at the taper end of when movies started becoming slop. A really good example of slop.
What about Inside Out?
Inside Out, the first one.
Is
I
that
mean,
a
those
slop?
are actually really good movies. I don't know if you've ever watched Inside Out, but Inside Out 1 was a pretty good movie.
I never watched it. Yeah.
Is Inside Out slop? Is Zootopia slop?
Okay.
See, I was about to mention that. That was one I was about to mention.
Okay, at first I didn't like Zootopia. I was like, fucking rabbit. Fuck this rabbit.
Have you ever watched Zootopia?
The first one.
Okay.
I actually really liked it. I saw. Okay.
I didn't watch the second
don't make fun of me. I watched the Game Theory. You know,
Uh-huh.
Game Theory. The Game Theory video of how, the flower that was turning the predator's feral is meth or something like that. It's Coke. It's like a substitute for Coke, and how it shows that predators are the minority that are feared by these prey, which is like you would say white people or something like that. And it has like a deeper story about, you know, segregation and separation,
Well, yeah, that's like-
racism.
So, okay, we really see this. When the fuck did Zootopia come out? Can you look that up?
I think like
2016.
2016.
No, I
I
know
think
that for a
2016.
fact. 2016.
It was, right, it was 2016. So that's when we start to see this change in the main themes of movies for kids. Now we want to be progressive and we want to start talking about this in like real world. What the fuck is this?
Wait, so you don't agree with being politically correct?
Because the kids don't give a shit.
Wait,
I want to watch Shrek. I want to watch Lord Farquaad fucking fight these dudes. You know what I mean? Like that's how I want to watch Prince Charming make a fool of himself.
are you saying they're being brainwashed?
Honestly,
way,
I think
without knowing it?
I think they're being subliminally propagandized. I think so.
I mean,
Whether or not it's a good thing or bad thing, because I think it's a good thing for kids to be aware of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like that is pretty good. But it goes to show like the agenda has changed.
but I think propaganda is good because, like, let's say
Depends.
Yeah,
Depends.
okay.
you
propaganda
take
is-
Shrek. You're like, okay, I won't judge the big ugly man as a
Yeah, right.
I won't
Right.
judge the big ugly man, like, you know, because that's bad. Like, look at Shrek. He was actually a nice, you know, gentle onion.
Mhm.
Onions have layers and blah, blah, blah.
Dude, I love Shrek so much.
The whole point of propaganda is to push an agenda without having people critically think about it so much. So just automatically agreeing with that.
like with them,
agenda.
yeah, right.
Okay.
It's like if
Are you saying that now like propaganda is good because a lot of people
It
can't
depends.
critically
Dude.
think for themselves?
I think propaganda is a very subjective
So if they're
term.
gonna fall for propaganda, they might as well just fall for the good one. Is that what you're saying? A lot of people are not.
But then when we
capable
think
of
like I don't know,
critically
because
thinking
then
for
that gets
themselves.
down to the idea of like what is good propaganda, and then we start to get subjective, and you know.
No, it's objective. It's
No,
objective.
we start to get real subjective
No, it's
because
objective.
because what people consider good is different.
No,
you
it's
know
not.
what I mean?
Well, yeah, I agree, but it's objective
Objective that what?
of our morals. Our morals are objective.
okay, I don't think morals are.
I think they're very
Yeah.
subjective. I think
So-
they're very subjective to
so-
each person.
So Stalin was subjectively bad.
I think I think
So eating
think-
kids
I think-
is subjectively bad.
I think killing people and taking lives is objectively a bad thing. You know what I mean? You shouldn't kill, even if that motherfucker's out here killing. You shouldn't kill people. Like people, you shouldn't kill that motherfucker. Hopefully, God would just zap him with a damn lightning thing, or a tiger would kill him. You know what I mean? You shouldn't fucking kill people. I think it's an objectively bad thing to kill people. You know what I mean? Or I think I think we can all agree it's an objectively bad thing to rape, right? I don't think we need a fucking. I think there's no objectives
Yeah.
about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about? What the
We're
fuck?
talking about propaganda. Like,
Yeah, like,
Propaganda
okay.
it being good.
okay,
That
But-
shit is not that. It's just.
okay, back to what you asked. Okay, propaganda falls under influence. It doesn't fall under power. You're not forcing someone to like think a certain way. It doesn't fall under authority because I guess okay, it falls under influence and authority because you're consenting to, let's say, watching this movie. You're watching this movie. You don't have to like learn from the movie. You just choose to learn from the movie, and then influence from having the direct speaker, the like you have the speaker being like the author of the story, and then the channel being the movie, and then you being what's called the receiver. You're in the other end, and it influences you. So let's say, for example, let's take what would you consider like propaganda? Let's say
The
let's say-
rap.
Huh?
Oh, is that?
Okay,
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's like
go
a
back
sexy
to-
red rap.
Let's go
thing.
back to music. So okay, you don't have to listen to fucking just say Sexy Red. You don't have to listen to Sexy Red, but you can't escape it. Like you can't like, oh, it doesn't exist, out of sight, out of mind. You can't ignore the fact that it doesn't exist. It's gonna happen. Whether it has an influence on you or not is completely different. If I'm over here accepting it, like, yeah, shake your ass, bitch, blah, 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 blah. I see a black girl like, oh, shake your ass, bitch. like, no, like, no.
Do you think they would think you're weird?
Well, yeah,
If you pull a sexy
because
girl down,
then
start
let's get back
vibing
to
to
this.
it?
Is it subjectively or objectively weird for someone to come up to you and say shake that ass, bitch? Like, tell me.
Okay, no, if
Wait.
you have
Tell me.
no, you had TikTok of people going up to people like shake that, and they're like they finish the lyrics and they start dancing and like doing all this
Shake,
stuff.
make that coochie, whatever.
Yeah, like you have like okay, like, oh finish the lyrics,
Yeah.
and then like twerk rape
Mhm.
everyone.
Yeah, like yeah.
And
Like,
then,
we're just like casually talking about.
like they don't
this.
even know what they're saying. Like they don't,
Really?
it's just like oh, it's the catchy song.
Right, because a lot of kids rap this
Yeah.
shit. They don't even know what they're
Low-key,
talking
yeah,
about.
that's right. That's right. You ever just like look at a song and what's the word?
You ever come back to a
Like-
song and realize what the fuck you were
No,
rapping this
like-
entire time?
Like let's look at the lyrics without actually singing. Just read the lyrics. You ever do that?
I do that. all the
Yeah,
fucking
bro,
time.
that it literally becomes a completely different song because you're like, what?
Yeah.
What are these? Yeah, that's the art of making music, honestly. Like, because I think like you can listen to the song, but once you actually listen to the song, it's like it's a completely different song, bro.
I think that's the power of like
Music.
art. Like
That's
you
why,
got-
honestly, bro, me personally, that's why I love. See, Omar could make all the beats he wants. I just love writing music. I could write all the bars. Like I can write them all. Because to me, like that's just really where it matters. People feel like, oh, the beat is there, but did you listen to the bar, dude? Like, listen to the fucking bar. Like,
So
Did you
should
get
I have
that?
a story? Hey, I listened to that Murder Man by 50 Cent
Mhm.
and I looked at the lyrics. That's so good.
I
What
don't,
was
I
it?
don't remember. I don't remember this one.
All right, let's look at it. I don't know if I
many,
get
many,
copyrighted.
many men.
Oh, Many Men.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
said murder man. I thought you
I
said
heard-
murder
I
man.
heard-
Many Men, yeah, that's the one.
Many
it was.
Men.
Many Men.
Wish
I don't listen to
upon
50.
me, blood on
Because
my
when you really listen to
eyeballs.
like, bro,
Yeah.
some of these guys are like some of the best. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit, these
Let's
guys are fucking
see.
good.
Many men wish death upon me.
Okay,
blood
hold
on
on.
my-
Yeah, but guys, hold on. I saw this thing earlier. This is about propaganda.
Wait, hold on,
Right.
wait.
this guy just
Lyrics of a song that's pushed towards you.
okay. This goes back into action and intent. Action and intent. If you came out here with the intention of being a slur,
God, once we start bringing out action and tense, when the fucking conversation should just end at this point.
okay.
But look, guys, look,
Okay, we should stray away from that. Sorry.
propaganda, right?
Mhm.
You know what I heard?
Would you?
I heard that breakfast is propaganda.
Breakfast. I heard breakfast cereals are propaganda. I heard okay. Breakfast is
I heard
In a way.
breakfast it just was propaganda.
okay. Like okay, people. Okay, just the name itself. You think this is most important because this is when you break your fast.
Mm-hmm.
Fast from sleep. So this is breakfast is technically the first thing you eat. Breakfast could be at 11 p.m. if you haven't ate anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they say it's your most important meal, because it's the first meal you eat.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it doesn't mean like, okay, this is like, I have to eat the greatest thing I ever ate in my whole life, and then I can eat shitty like the rest of the day. I think that's the interpretation people get.
No, okay, go on.
And like, okay, this is the most important one. So like the other ones are like of lesser value. So I could eat steak on a wooden board with eggs and
avocado and fucking
avocado
raw
and
honey.
I actually love that trend. That's a really good trend.
Performative as fuck. Anyways,
Is he brainwashed to think that being good is performative?
But it depends.
because we started to get into action and intent,
I
right?
called you performative for.
Let's
reading.
go into it. Action and intent.
I called you performative for reading. Is that am I
Why
brainwashed?
are you putting eating your steak on the cutting board when you got a goddamn plate? Cut it on the fucking plate. And eat it on the plate.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay, I do think that's a little too much, right? But if you even see somebody even avocado toast with an egg on it,
that shit's good.
You'll judge them.
Okay,
I would never judge them.
No, the reason you're judging them is because you're seeing it. There's no reason for you to see it. There's no reason for it to even be posted online. This is what you're eating.
Right.
So this is why it's called performative.
Wait,
it's not called performative because he's doing too good for himself. Like you're not hating because you're eating too healthy.
He did it to show off.
Okay, so how come it's more normal to judge that, but it's not as
accepted or whatever?
No. Okay, how come that's not accepted, but you don't really see people say stuff when people post themselves drinking?
Okay.
Or,
okay, yeah, okay.
But people should though, because people really should.
And that is the problem. You see someone doing good for themselves, like, oh, he's just pretending. He's performative. He doesn't mean it. You see someone smoking, like, hell yeah, bro.
I'll take another one with you.
Hey.
But then again, it really is the community, like you know what I mean, like. Because, I mean, there are a lot of people under weed comments who are like, you're a fucking degenerate piece of shit. And there's a lot of people under those comments like, hey, like, let's go, like, eat more like this,
but
king. Like,
think about it like you see a post, like, some guy you absolutely don't know across the road. You're not going to comment, you need to better yourself about that. You're not. You're like, you have to realize that some things are just not worth your time.
Right.
Obviously, you might see it as like the bad thing to do. Like, oh, let's forget about him. I'm not saying just forget about him. Like, fuck him. Like, blah blah. He could go kill himself. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying.
Hold on. Okay. All right, go on.
Like, I think obviously, like it goes into like concepts like love your brother, love like that. You wouldn't let your brother like go out and start smoking and drinking and tell him something. And this goes into like religion and stuff like that. But still, you can't just start helping someone who doesn't want to be helped. Okay, like think about what they do when they're not being recorded. Think about what would happen if no one's commenting on this post. They want this to happen. If you go over here, they're just gonna guess what? 1 year out the fucking other.
Wait, who are we talking about? The people drinking or the people posting steak?
This is just like for the idea, you know what I mean? Like for the idea of doing it for performative reasons, you know what I mean?
Because like if you go up here like, oh, you actually shouldn't eat it on a wooden steak because blah blah blah, you're just finding shit to critique. You have these people like, well, you're a fat fucking real life, so it doesn't matter. Like, and then you have like the other side, like, oh, you shouldn't drink and smoke, and then under like someone replies, lame ass.
I know, like so some people were like, yeah, but like one thing I see a lot in like some alcohol recovery videos or like in the comments, like, oh, some people just can control it. Like you can't control yourself. Just say that. You can't.
Okay.
Just say that.
Look, this is a topic I want to talk about, and that brings it up again. Okay, it's the exact same thing. I see this one on TikTok promoting like gambling addiction awareness and how detrimental it can be to your life.
That's another topic we should really talk about.
And a bunch of and in the comments are like, he was one win away.
He was just one.
But those are jokes, you know what I mean? Like those are obvious. Like he's just
okay, but
trolls,
like
you know what I mean?
okay, but like, are you? Yeah, even I would.
But
say
that is low key
like
a good point. Because what if he was one spin away? I mean, like
no,
really
like okay, but don't people say that your words have I don't know, like you can speak
things into existence.
Yeah, you can speak things into existence, and you're over here saying bad stuff. Oh, that goes back to the rapping without even knowing what you're saying.
Yeah, so, it does, because you're just over here like saying, okay, I'm not gonna say like I never do this, because I do this every single fucking day.
Right.
But I feel like I'm a tiny little bit more aware, and I feel like that's
the fact that you know you do it is like, I think awareness is the first step. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like knowing what you do is wrong. Like, okay, and then you have these people who, like, they'll play it around their baby. Like, you have this little baby and his fur, little baby. They have this like
playing little baby with their little ass baby.
Like, okay.
What is little baby talking? Or who?
Okay, little baby
talks about fucking being unfaithful, fucking other girls.
Guess what? Your baby is back there, like, just like wonders. It's exploring sensation, every new sensation, new word, every single moment. And guess what? It's starting to hear. Oh,
Not even babies, bro. Let me tell you, kindergartners, like their mind, you can tell them anything and they will believe you. Like their minds are
Yeah.
so like moldable. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean. All they
that's
need to
true.
do is hear one little baby song, and now they're fucking bitches in the
Like,
restroom and such.
I wanted to bring up an example of a song that like I just don't even sing this part anymore because I was aware of it. It's Hollywood by Peso Pluma. That's what it's called.
Man, that's like this is dark, man.
My
Like,
my parents hate Peso Pluma.
I don't know. Plus, I love my Latinos. You know, I am Mexican or whatever. Like,
All right, here it is. Adquiero lo que yo admiro, pocos saben de lo que hablo, lo tomo como lo tengo porque firme con el diablo. No está. All right, that's the verse right there.
So it's like little stuff like that. It's like they tell you what they do, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Can you translate this for our English speaking audience?
Yeah.
so he's pretty much saying like I have
this is
some people don't get what I'm saying, but it's okay. I've pretty much signed a deal with the devil. Like if you also signed the deal, you know what's up.
I acquire what I admire. Few know what I'm talking about. I take it as it is because I've made a deal with the devil.
He said that straight up.
Yeah, you never, bro. Like again, like Big L, like these niggas talk about this shit for real,
Holy
like in their
shit.
music, like they talk about like, and it's like of course I listen to Suicide Boys, and you know, like in Suicide
Okay.
Boys, they talk about selling their soul to the devil or like all these things.
Yeah.
But intent is like a lot of things because they have very been open. Like when they say the devil, they're talking about materialism, money, and they're talking about that. So it's like it really just depends on like again, the festival can be like you can really like because I guess the devil is really the embodiment of materialism and like all that stuff. So like I made like I admire, I'm acquire what I admire. I made a deal with materialism. Like I'm gonna do this.
Is being materialistic bad?
I mean, like the main core of Satanism is materialism. Is about like thinking about oneself, but material possessions. It isn't about the inner; it's about the outer. So Anton LaVey, like the father, I think they call him the father of Satanism, American Satanism, like modern Satanism, right? This is the satanic church. Like the whole idea of it, right? That he would preach is that again, maybe somebody's gonna come at it because I really don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But then I kind of do. You know what I mean? So pretty much what it is, it's just you don't like when you experience, we're like in a lot of relations, it's a lot about being at peace with like in your inner self and like with God. You know what I mean? In Satanism, it's about having the most amount of fun you can without disregard about tomorrow. Like you don't think about tomorrow, so you spend your money, you do everything. You know what I mean? So it's like you sex, promiscuity, materialism, eating gluttony, right? You just eat because you don't even think about tomorrow, bro.
Is that bad that we don't know that eating is a sin?
I don't think eating is a sin.
Okay.
First of all,
eating.
Hold on.
No, eating like
gluttony is a sin. Now explain. Look up what gluttony means.
No, okay, it's excessive eating.
But I think excess anything.
I think we do it. We do it every day, don't we?
I mean, I think we sin every day. I think we sin every second.
We do. But honestly, the fact that people don't know this, laziness is a sin. I sin today because
I sinned fucking 2 seconds. I sin right now.
He
like,
hit me up.
This
fool hit me up today to go to the gym, and I was taking a nap. And I was gonna go to the gym actually, so I would have seen him there, but I took a nap.
So let me come back to breakfast. I just want to mention this because I saw something about like breakfast was propaganda because breakfast, you know what I mean? You mentioned about like it's like in the science like we break fast. That's a good point, but really what was pushed back in the day, like in the 50s and stuff, because apparently the American meat industry was struggling so much that they hired the guy. This is the CEO of Netflix too, which he's apparently the king of propaganda. Look him up. I don't know if you want to look him up. The king of propaganda, right? This is his name, the king of propaganda, owner of Netflix. And this guy, he creates like this whole idea of breakfast, like breakfast is like bacon, pancakes, and like orange juice or something like that. This is the idea of the American breakfast. Like this is what breakfast is. And he started paying. So I really want to get into this whole thing. Like how do you control reality, guys? If you guys want to control reality, science, right? Like you take science as fact. You know what I mean? You read that textbook and like this is fucking fact. Right? How do you control that? You start to compromise sciences. So that's how Epstein controlled reality. So that's how this guy would pay off scientists, and there would be a lot of reports saying like, hey, breakfast is the healthiest, most important meal of the day. You need to eat breakfast. You know what I mean? Like, so that's like how kind of like this whole kind of thing started. So I started reading. Apparently breakfast is really not that healthy for you.
Okay, I want to go back to your reality thing. Um, I don't think it has nothing to do with science. I think it has everything to do with society. Reality is what people make it. Okay, you might say like, okay, reality is what you make it. But obviously, if you're over here like fucking La La Land, I don't know if you've seen that. I'm thinking of this clip. Have you seen like South Park of Randy like fucking casting spells?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you're just like, okay, like that's just you. But you want to convince the people around you that this is true, and that's when it goes into like, okay, actually, breakfast you should be eating processed pork. You should be eating okay, eggs. Nothing's wrong with it. I love eggs. You should be probably like this is even orange juice. This is fucking.
But yeah, like see how they would push. They push processed pork. Like literally, how they told you to eat. Like told you to eat bacon, sausages. Like support your local American farmers. Like support the local farmers, guys. Like
I don't get it. Is bacon bad?
Well, I mean, it depends.
No,
I think
it's not.
everything could be bad, and like everything's good in moderation. Like, I mean, like everything's okay. In
No, it's
moderation.
just the fact that it's not bad. I think that there's better.
Right, because like there's money to be made. Like there's like if the I mean that's the whole point. The American meat industry was struggling.
Are sausages bad?
I think if we make all your homemade sausage, I think it'll be better than.
Are the sausages we use for hot dogs bad?
I love eating hot dogs, and I've seen the video of hot dogs. Being
I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. That is like usually like they throw a whole bunch of
like
stuff
I mean,
in there.
honestly, dude, like if you're, I mean,
Like
what else are you gonna? I mean,
chicken feet,
yeah, like what? I
skin,
mean,
bone.
like what else are you gonna do with that shit? You might as well throw it in the goddamn hot dog. So
and
shit.
hold on, isn't that stuff healthy for us? Like if we eat chicken feet, don't we get nutrients? If we eat chicken bone, don't we get nutrients?
I think really
If
what
we-
the issue is, it's just something about it's just not right. And really, guys, when we start thinking about where these kids go and shit like that, like we can really
what?
we can really get grim
What?
places. Like DNA found in McDonald's foods and shit like that. Like that shit is real, guys. So it's like, who even knows? We could really get grim. But point is, what were we talking about? Breakfast and just
Breakfast,
really
yeah.
just signing or like I think that whole thing about.
Do you think
like,
we should eat for fuel? We should go back to eating for fuel.
I think one of the biggest issues in society ever is that we eat for satisfaction and for like enjoyment.
Is that gluttony?
Okay, no.
I think not really. I don't know. See, that's a good point. My biggest issue in like, or at least when it comes to eating, is like I've been in like wired to eat until I'm stuffed because I just don't know when I'm gonna eat again.
Okay.
You feel me?
What do you eat? Because supposedly they put things in food.
Well, because like whenever I would eat at home, like I eat a lot of homemade food. Like my parents make a lot of food. You know what I mean? So it's like I've asked my pharmacy. I used to ask like, is it healthier like to just I forgot who I was definitely a kid, not a pharmaceutical, but like is it just healthier to just eat at home or to go out and eat? And my teacher said like it's just I feel like it's always implicitly healthier to just eat from home.
Yeah, okay.
Just like eat from home.
Supposedly they put things in food that disrupt your natural
That's just real.
fullness detectors.
Okay, yeah.
That's real. That's fucking real.
Supposedly.
Same way, like your brain, okay, you could do this like yourself. One, I think the biggest example most people relate to is munchies. Munchies activates this like need for like what's called.
Oh,
I don't think
I
munchies
see.
are real.
No.
Wait, so what do I experience then?
So yeah,
I don't even know. Like I think it's all like
Okay,
I think I've smoked for so long that the last time I've experienced munchies was never.
Okay,
that's why I just say munchies are real because I just
okay.
haven't.
You can't say that because when
Yeah,
we're saying munchies, we're referring to this feeling that we get. That's real.
Okay, wait. I want to bring up something.
Okay,
it's related to munchies.
Go.
So people say you build everything in your body has a tolerance because how does your body communicate with every single place in your body has like these receptors and transmitters to like communicate. Like you're sleeping.
Right now we're getting to my realm, right?
Okay, like now we're sleeping, like your leg is like releasing chemicals, like releasing like all these things, like telling my brain, I have ripped muscles, I walked a lot. Honestly, it doesn't say that. It doesn't know what the fuck walks.
But it kind of is saying that, like, right?
It basically is like I have trauma here, I need you to send stuff, blah blah blah. And like, okay, here's what I got. Here's the resources I got. It's what like it might have asked. Maybe it's not the like right amount. This is why like eating is good and important. Blah blah blah. And this goes back to how you eat. Like okay, I'm full. Like you're full. Like your body, like your stomach releases these chemicals like to your brain. Like okay, stop eating. We're full. Like we're working. Like we have to do stuff. Like. That's why you get cramps. That's why you get like you can't just.
That is actually such a because like it's like in our human nature that like whenever we got food we gorged into the point that we're full because we just didn't know when we would eat again, and I feel like that's like something that's primal human nature that a lot of people just have not lost.
It's not bad to eat until you're full because that's just what your body is.
It turned off.
Oh fuck!
All right, just record. Just start recording. You want to use my phone?
No, it's still recording.
Is it?
The fucking light just turned off.
Or is it just like auto light, or is it like deemed the lighting was good enough?
I don't know.
We're at hour 14.
That's not bad. All right, so look, what were we on?
Okay, basically, like they say when you eat good, you don't get hungry. You heard that, right?
Like meat and stuff, right?
Like if you eat like nutrient, I feel like right.
Like,
if you get
sustenance, if you get the right nutrients that your body needs, it's not gonna ask for anything because you already have it. That's why like some people could eat all fucking day because they're missing these certain nutrients. They're getting a bunch
because they're
of
eating nothing pretty much.
Yeah,
like you could eat so much like.
Can you give me an example?
You can eat so.
You can eat fucking 20 bags of hot fries and not get absolutely anything of what you need.
Like,
is that why I could eat a whole bag of chips?
That's what they say. You can eat a whole bag of chips and then like an hour later you feel hungry again. You eat a whole
fucking 20 cookies.
You eat an iced coffee from Starbucks. Oh, I feel good. I'm not tired no more. Caffeine.
Oh, hell no.
Blah, blah, blah. Is it okay? Let me hit a pin because I'm hungry and I'm waiting.
Let me hit a pen because I'm hungry.
Yeah,
dude, that's so grim. Yeah,
like, you don't even know.
That's actually something that like I really want to touch on. Like, damn, the culture is like we need to save ourselves, guys.
Hold on,
like,
go back.
We need to stop this.
Hold on. I want to let him finish. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyways, and then
let me hit the pen because I'm hungry.
And then this goes back to like since you like chemicals are all through your body, and obviously when you get too many chemicals, you build up a resistance. And this goes into food. You eat so fucking much, like your body starts like, okay, I'm gonna start sending out more and more because you're not getting the message. You're not stopping.
I also think it's because your stomach becomes bigger too, right?
I think I know what he's
getting. It can
get
bigger, but obviously not to the point where like, okay, I can eat twice as much. No, it's not like that.
I see.
But it does it changes how it's built or how it reacts. It doesn't like change physically. It just changes reactions to it. So okay, and now we go to like how you eat. Like okay, this guy like you think like okay, we get a bunch of sugary, like glucose. We get a bunch of carbohydrates. We need to adapt to that. We need a body that's good to absorb, to convert this into fat. We need
adequate cells, insulin.
We need cells
insulin response
that could be fucking crammed with as much sugar in it. So we need a bunch of insulin. We need a bunch of what's called stuff these cells. We need to create storages of fat, because obviously this guy is not getting any other nutrients, so we have to convert those. So when we do get those, we have a bunch of excess things to like convert from that sugar to anything else we need. So your body's just like, okay, we'll build up until we have enough, or we get the other nutrients that we do need, like just in case going on, because obviously your body is like, holy fuck, we don't know when we're gonna get these nutrients we need. You get fat.
I think this also touches on like I think a lot of people in just the world, because of bad eating, because of stress, because of the constant use of drugs, like I can relate to that. Like your body is at a constant fight or flight. Like it's constantly at fight or flight.
Cortisol.
Yeah, it's like you can never. That's why you can never sleep good. Like no matter how hard. I mean, like what? Like I used to always take 80,000 hits of fucking whatever the fuck before trying to go to sleep, but I could never sleep because I was literally always in fight or flight.
Is that what you say when you smoke weed to sleep? You're not actually.
Well, that's like another thing because.